Let me ask you something. Who are you really competing with? Because I scroll through social media just like you do, and I see it, the angles, the poses, the subtle flexes that aren't so subtle. People looking down at their Nike shoes, showing the heels of their red bottoms, holding their keys just right so you can see the logo. And it's almost like the message is, see me, see what I have. Welcome to the Fishbowl with Jade, and thank you for being here. I don't take your presence lightly, truly, because time is something you can never get back. So the fact that you're choosing to sit with me for a moment means something. Now get comfortable, because today we're diving into something you've definitely seen, probably felt, and maybe haven't said out loud. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with being proud of what you've worked for. But let's talk about it, because at some point, it stops being about celebration and starts becoming about validation. Now, here's the question nobody really asks out loud. Do people actually care what you drive or what shoes you wear? Or has social media created a space where we feel like they should? Because what used to be private is now public. What used to be personal is now content. And now we're living in a time where people don't just experience life, they present it. And that presentation, it's curated, it's intentional, it's filtered. You're not seeing the full story, you're seeing what someone chose to show you. And if we're not careful, we start measuring our real life against someone else's highlight reel. Now, suddenly, what you have doesn't feel like enough, not because it isn't, but because you've been exposed to so much of what everyone else has. And here's where it gets deeper. Some people aren't posting because they're happy. They're posting because they want to be seen as happy. Some people aren't showing what they have. They're showing what they want you to believe they have. And now we've entered a space where perception can feel more important than reality. So now let's bring it back to you. Are you buying things because you genuinely want them or because you saw someone else with it? Are you posting moments because they matter to you or because they look good to other people? Because there's a difference between living your life and performing your life. And social media, if you let it, will blur that line. Now, let me say this because this is important. Most of the people you think you're competing with aren't even thinking about you. They're living their life, posting their version, just like you are. So the real competition it's internal. It's between who you are and who you feel like you need to be to keep up. And that's a race you'll never win. Because the more you chase what you see, the further you get from what actually fulfills you. So let me ask you one more thing. If nobody could see what you had, would you still want it? Because that answer right there, that tells you everything you need to know. And in this fishbowl, everything is visible, not just what you show, but why you show it. Thank you for sitting in the fishbowl with me. We went deep, we unpacked, we felt. Now it's time to decompress and rise back to the surface. Until next time, stay classy, stay curious, and stay ever evolving. This is The Fishbowl with Jade, streaming on Spotify and Amazon Music. Search Jade Mills.